You'll be whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spellcaster. Roll the dice, hoping for a 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Trust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality. Into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We'll finish what we have started. Lots of
Hi, welcome to Clash Crits. I am your host, but I am not your dungeon master today. Today, our dungeon master is Osokuma.
Yeah. I am your dungeon master today, just like I was your dungeon master in part 1. This is a cool little intro / like prelude to what I've been writing as a comic. If you listen to part 1, I talked about this comic maybe episode 1. It was episode 1 or episode 2.
It was within the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then never gave any updates since then. And C.O.K and Droppa got the first taste of what this world is because I kept secrets from them as well in part 1. So I hope they enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. But I'm ready for whatever is to come in part 2.
Sounds good.
Droppa?
I play Marbell Clake. For people that don't know, that didn't listen to episode 1, he's a gnome, a swashbuckler rogue, and he's an old saucy soul that's about his business.
A saucy soul. We got C.O.K.
Hi, I play Wicker Carson, a half-orc barbarian who is the king of cockpunk.
He's also the dumbest person in regular day-to-day things, but the smartest person as soon as somebody tries to attack someone.
That's all I need, baby.
Man. If you listen to part 1, you know that he was ridiculous. Didn't know nothing, couldn't count, didn't know what anything was. But as soon as he had that perception check and he seen that a bunch of people were spotting them, he turned into a mastermind.
I'm not good with numbers. I'm not good with dates because those involve numbers. And I'm bad on geographical names.
His class is barbarian, but he's definitely a battle master.
But them hands, all pro.
So, you guys ready to hop back in?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Give us a recap.
Put the cap back on, Papa.
Oh, yeah. Fill me with horniness because Chappie's not here.
Take the cap off. Raw and dog them bottles with your big ass. Go on them boys, and then put the cap back
You don't
on.
keep the horny. I don't want it.
Hey, man, can I just get a recap?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, fuck that. No,
I'm
ain't no
absolutely
soft.
okay
ain't
with
no
that
softness.
after what Droppa did.
All other shit he does, you gonna do, can I please get it? No, ain't no softness.
You made me uncomfortable.
Oh, fuck.
Well, our 2 main characters were on their way back from a quest that they absolutely failed.
One of them failed.
That they absolutely failed and got in trouble with their guildmaster, Elizabeth.
Fuck Elizabeth.
As they got back to the guild, they basically got yelled at, told how stupid they were, and how if they fuck anything up anymore, they are going to be fired. But right after that, she gave them their last chance of redemption, which is a quest that was given to a bunch of guilds all over the Omen Archipelago. And she doesn't really believe that they're going to be able to get it done, but they're definitely expendable. So she decided, fuck it, we'll send them too. Needing a third person, they end up encountering a young halfling named Venna.
Venna.
Venna. They ended up encountering a young halfling named Venna. Venna was very, very excited to go on her first quest for the guild and decided to go with them. Marbell decided to kind of like play with her mind a little bit, and he's been pretty confusing to her.
I ain't playing with her mind. I told her
what
I was
her
gonna
place
be.
is in the group. But after seeing the actions that Wicker had put into play, she's definitely on board. The players went and took a train ride from Bibria all the way to Sigroth. And halfway through, as soon as they hit the land of Tolith, all hell broke loose. All different guild members going against each other in this huge epic battle within a train cart, with your champion standing on top of, I guess, one dead body because he threw the rest out the window, was Wicker. And after his win, Marbell decided to rob 2 innocent people that were hiding under a table during the battle.
I just asked them for assistance. I didn't rob
Bitch.
You asked them, but in a way where they didn't have any other options.
Like protection money.
them. Oh, fuck. Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, what
It's
is
the
it?
implication.
Yeah, thank you. It's
Yes.
the
The
implication.
Yes. As they decided to sit back and try to rest after their huge battle, they rode the train all the way into Sigroth, where they approached the Temple of the Pearl Vanguard. Looking around and trying to figure out what a good entry point is, they noticed that there were 30 bodies laying outside of the temple. It seems like people got here before them and had an epic battle, but none of them survived. So, technically at this point, Wicker, Venna, and Marbell were in the lead. They had this huge door that they could possibly pry open, but they decided, let's go through the small triangular window instead.
Shit, I was gonna try to pry that bitch open until you told me to throw your ass.
I know.
Shit.
They were able to all 3 get through the window and start exploring through this old temple. They found a library with a bunch of books and a special item that Wicker ended up getting, which is the Stone Belt of Giant Strength.
Big body.
Well, it was the storm, but
God, I was so horny.
the magic in this world doesn't want to work, so it crackled and, hit a lower tier.
Fuck
But
that magic. Ain't nobody like that goblin, no way.
as they kept exploring through the temple, they went to the lower level, where they seen a table of guards that were sitting around a circular table. I mean, a table of guards that were sitting around a circular table. Wow.
Hell yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You got that.
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
That's
There was a table, and there were guards sitting around that circular
that's
table.
almost a form of alliteration.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You ain't shit.
They found a circular table with dead paladins sitting around it. 3 spots were empty. As they sat in the 3 spots, it activated something within the table where a journal rose up to the middle for them to grab. As they looked through the journal, they realized that this was recordings of specific cards and events, leading them all the way down to the last 2 cards that are supposed to be in an ivory box. Curious about what to do, the party started arguing, trying to figure out what their next move is. During this arguing, they started to hear noises from outside. And that's where we are. So, while you guys are arguing about what the next steps are, Wicker's trying to figure out, like, if this is old and the other place is old, maybe it's in another place that's old. And Venna's like, no, we just go and we hop on a train and we go to the Tower of Idicus in Ecos. And Marbell's like, I mean, both you guys have good ideas. I mean, but like, I'm not sure which one to go with. And then you guys start to hear noises coming from outside.
I think Wicker would immediately stop talking, and then like his eyes and ears would perk to the direction where we hear them coming from up the stairs, I presume.
You guys hear up the stairs.
Do we hear like a large gate being opened?
You don't hear the gate being opened, but as you like look up the steps, you know that close to the steps is the front door, and you're starting to hear like arguing outside, and it sounds like someone is trying to like bang on the door, trying to like kick it in.
Okay, people are going to start coming in here. We can either go out the window, or we can face them.
How many of them are there?
I don't know. I can just hear people talking.
I mean, the window's maybe 15 feet up. How tall are you?
I'm this tall.
Okay, this tall. You think that if we all weirdly stack onto each other, one of us can look through the window? You think that'll be tall enough?
I mean, I'm sure I can lift both of you up with my arms. You know, I did just lift like this whole ass table as I lift the table up.
Oh yeah, you are way stronger now.
I like Wicker option. You can let's lift us up to the window.
So I assume we all rush up the stairs, go by the window, and I grab them both by like one of their ankles, and I lift both of them up with just one ankle.
So you like lift them up, and you have like your fingers are under like each one of like their one foot as they're like bouncing on your fingers and holding on to the edge. So as you and Venna are looking out the window, you can see that it looks like there are about 15 people out there. It looks like 5 are arguing with another 5, like outside, and it looks like while they're arguing and distracted, it looks like another 5 people are trying to figure out a way to get into the door.
Okay, so can we climb out this window or no?
You can, but you know that if you do climb out of the window, you're definitely going to be seen.
Okay, don't want to do that.
Because everything is pretty covered except for this front area where the door and the window is at.
My thought process is just let them boys flood in, and then when they flood in, we just sneak out the window.
Right, but they're all probably soft boys who can't open that door.
So Venna's like, I mean, our options are very clear here. We could either go out there, try to talk to them, and see if we can just walk away. Go out there and fight them and hope that we last and we can get out of here. Or as soon as we hit the ground, run. I mean, if we can make it to the train station and hop on a train, then, I mean, there's no other way that they'll be able to follow us. And if they do get on the train, it's going full circle, so we're not going through Tolis this time. So they would technically not have the right to kill us?
What's going on?
We're trying to figure out what to do. Either we're going to run away to the train station and hop on a train, or we're going to fight them all.
I think this is between you and me, because... So what do we do? Try to talk, run, or fight?
I'd rather run. Because I don't think they're going to listen to us.
Our only problem is, if we can probably drop out at the same time and run, Wicker is going to take a minute to get out.
What do you guys talk about?
Nothing. Just trying to figure out the next step.
Okay. Are we fighting these dudes?
Not sure yet.
Okay. Well, are you guys still hanging off me, or would you be hanging on the windowsill?
I like hanging on the windowsill.
Yeah, they would both be hanging on the windowsill.
While they're hanging on the windowsill, kind of talking, trying to do things, can Carson try to do something?
Sure, because they're kind of keeping you out the loop because they're afraid you have a bias.
Carson is going to try to break the top of this fountain so water starts spewing everywhere.
So water just starts spewing everywhere?
Spewing everywhere like crazy.
Okay. So, do me a favor and just roll a strength check.
Can I go in a rage for this?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I'll allow it.
That is a natural 19 plus 6, 25.
Okay. So, as you guys are talking, you just
I
hear
just
this.
rip the top off.
You just hear this.
Well, Venna, What the
And
fuck?
you guys instantly start feeling like water spraying on you.
I turn slowly to look at
You see the Azimir statue is laying on its side with part of it crumbled, and you see that water is starting to spray, and it looks like an opening happened where water is starting to rise and flood.
Wicker. Why?
What do you mean? What? No one can get here now. It doesn't even matter.
What about us?
I can swim.
Vena, can you swim?
Well, it's a skill that I've never tried.
You guys are all by the window already. Just jump down.
But there's like 15 people outside.
Yeah, they're gonna see the water pouring out and be like, oh shit, this is stupid. I don't want to get wet.
I don't think that's what they're gonna do, but
All this stuff is ruined even if they come down here. They're not gonna be able to find anything because it's gonna be flooding.
See, the thing is, I didn't want them to know that we were here.
They know something's here. It doesn't matter if it's us or not.
roll me perception.
11.
15.
Marbell. As you guys are kind of like whisper arguing with each other about what to do, and all the yelling is happening outside, you start to hear this loud rumbling trail. This sounds like horses are coming.
I look outside to like the city of where the fuck, like towards the sound, to see if I can see like horses galloping in the far distance.
Through a tree, you could see one good opening from where you're at in the window, and you see coming down the hill, it looks like a bunch of horses, and it looks like there is a carriage with a bunch of goblin soldiers on it.
We got to go.
See,
now.
I set off an alarm. It's
Let's
okay.
go. Let's go. Let's get out.
It'll make everybody leave.
Listen here.
Oh, like, Kasha doesn't know that.
I understand. Wicker, you have sent the Goblin King or the Goblin Prince little enforcements after us with this little move. You know we can't be in here. It's against every law on every fucking island for us to be in here.
I don't think it was Wicker. Nobody even heard what happened.
You sure?
I think it's the group of people that are arguing out there because you're not even allowed to be within the fence.
Look, I'm sure it's fine. Just go. They heard a noise. They're probably going to investigate, try to figure out the noise. They see the water coming. It's going to stall them while the fucking goblins come in and take them down.
Fuck. You're right.
Just go.
Right. I take out the rope and start climbing down off the fucking rope.
You start climbing down off
Actually,
the rope.
no, we're jumping up. No, it's 10
15 feet.
15 feet.
Take a D6 damage, whatever.
I'm jumping down. Fuck that.
Okay, so you go and jump down. As soon as you jump down, Vena goes to jump down too. So what I'm going to have both of you guys do is roll acrobatics checks to see if you guys are able to land on your feet, or you'll take a D6 of falling damage.
18 for the acrobatics check.
Okay, so you land on your feet and you start running, and you hear Jenna like, ah, fuck! And you see like her leg is a little wobbly as she just starts to run with you.
Fuck. Come on. I'm waiting. We can do that. Other people notice us.
As soon as you guys drop, the other people notice you, and they're just like, you just hear people like, look, they just came out of there. They probably have it. They have the box.
I want to try to start ushering Vena under the fucking gate, like pushing her forward to get the fuck under the gate.
Well, yeah, you're ahead, so you just like pull the gate so that she can get
Yes.
through. So as you pull the gate so she can get through.
Can I also take one of my handgun out?
Yes, but hold on. You guys both landed and then ran. By this point, Wicker would just be getting out. So you wouldn't have to roll anything because how big you are. You're definitely going to land on your feet. What is your first thing that you're going to do? Are you going to run with your group? Because you see that some people are like running towards them, and then they notice you jump out, and some of them are going to start running towards you.
I say, when I land and I see them, I'm like, quick, we gotta go to Tolith. We got knocked out by some of the other adventurers. They have the box.
You see, like, I'm gonna have you roll deception.
Okay. We'll see how this works. 11.
Natural 18.
Okay. Whatever. I tackle.
You like go to tackle one of them?
I'm just gonna like push, run.
Oh, to try to push through.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a 40-foot running speed in general.
Yeah. So like you're able to like weave a bunch of them, and you're able to just keep going. You see that Marbell has his gun out, and he's like holding the gate. You see the group of people like running right after Wicker. Like they're only a couple feet behind Wicker.
I mean, I'm running. I tell you to move because I'm probably just gonna bash through this gate.
Okay, then I'll move out. from the side
So
of
what
the
I'm gonna
gate.
need from you is an athletics check to push further to where like none of them are able to grab you and pull you back.
18.
Okay, you're good. So you, like, do you dive through the hole or do you just like try to run through the gate?
I don't think Wicker would think about diving through the hole. He would probably just run right through the gate.
Okay. So what's your plan on like just trying to bash through the gate? Just run straight through it?
What kind of gate? I guess it depends on what kind of gate. Is it like a chicken fence, like chicken wire, or like?
Yeah, it's like that with like barbed wire around the top.
I think he would just try to brute force it. Think that like because of that like pull, he'd be able to put enough force into it to where it splits. Yeah, does he get a couple cuts and bruises? Whatever. He doesn't give a shit about.
Okay,
that.
so you see that it looks like he's not even going for the hole, and he's just rushing straight towards the gate.
So can I have my hand out so when he busts through the gate, I can just latch on to his like loincloth and just be dragged along with
So
him?
your options are either go through the hole and start running,
Okay.
or roll a dex save to be able to grab him as he's moving, because he's moving full speed. He's a fucking bulldozer right
Yes.
I ain't scared of missing. Fuck that. I'm grabbing him.
And Venna is
now. She's already running a couple feet ahead of you guys past the gate.
okay.
And you see like these goblins are coming.
Yeah, but they're coming towards like through.
They're coming towards the gate because
Yeah.
there's no way to get in
Right.
until like except for like where you guys are at. So they're coming towards the gate. From a distance, they could see you guys running, and they could see the other people coming after you.
Okay.
Okay, so I need the strength check from you to bust through, and then the dex save from you, and you'll roll the strength check with advantage
Okay.
because you've been running full speed the entire time.
What 13 get here? No.
22.
Okay, you had to roll 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so you as you're running full force, you're noticing that like Marbell still didn't run through, and you're like, what the fuck? But then instantly you feel this tug on your shorts, and you see that like Marbell is like swinging from the back of like your waistband.
There you go, big fella. Keep going. Keep going.
And then if I catch up to Venna, I'm gonna football carry her.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll one more athletics check.
Okay.
With disadvantage because you have him, so that you can get, because like it's gonna be hard for the people to get out to get to you,
Yeah.
but the goblins could probably still catch up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
The moment of truth.
That is a natural 19 plus 9, 28.
The green bullet just boom, as you're able to reach low and scoop up Venna, and you're running fast as fuck. And you see that Venna's like you see that Venna is pointing where the train station is at.
I just love how I'm grabbing on by your waist and she's on your shoulder like right, left, right, like Ratatouille. Just,
Right.
So as like you're running full speed, you and Venna technically can roll perception checks to see what happens behind you guys.
21.
And you will be the only person to see it. You see that these goblins, like, they go full speed with the horses and smash the horses through the fence to get to the people. You see that as they start hopping down and, like, starting to attack the people, a lot of them are able to, like, somewhat fight back. But you instantly see this spark of, like, purple as this flash happens, and you see Prince Taro.
Nope.
You see Prince Taro as he starts grabbing, like, there is a Minotaur, and there is like another orc that's there, and you see him start ripping them to shreds.
I pedal a little bit in my black pants. Just a little bit, Pete.
You feel a little bit of a drizzle going down your leg,
You think it's gonna rain?
Wicker. But
Oh my god, I pissed I pissed him out my hip? Holy shit.
You pissed your right calf.
Just keep running, big buddy. Just keep running, big buddy. Just keep running. Do not look back. Don't you fucking turn around.
It's amazing what you've seen, because within your life, without like items, you've never seen somebody actually use magic. And you could see that he's like like doing like energy blast and stuff like that.
So me pedaling myself was the correct answer.
Yes.
To your question.
Yes.
All right.
You've never seen anything like that, and even if you try to explain it, people are just gonna think you're lying. You see that he has like this, he's doing like these energy blasts and stuff like that, and then you see him grab the orc, and it looks like as he grabs the orc, he's able to use like his forearm and his elbow as he like presses in to lift the orc's feet off the ground. As he grabs him by his throat and lifts him, and then you see this explosion at the head. So you guys book it, and you guys get right to the train station, and it looks like the train is right about to leave as Wicker dives to the side right into the train cart, and you guys all like fall to the ground, and train door closes and keeps moving.
See? Told you, no problem.
We got a problem.
What's the problem?
I look around to see how packed this cart is.
The you guys are all the way in the back because you guys hit the last one. So it looks like there's really not many people here. There's maybe like two towards like the front of this cart, and it looks like towards the back are actually just a bunch of like crates that people stored here. Besides that, you guys are the only ones there.
I want to try slide the table 5 gold to move up.
So like you walk up to them.
Yes.
I don't think we're allowed to move. Our tickets say that.
Hey.
This is our seats.
Hey. This is 10 gold. Please move right quick. I just need to really talk to my friends about something personal.
You see like the woman's like I don't know. I'm pretty sure we can get in trouble for it. And the husband just straight snatches the gold. And he's like, yeah, we got it. You see that he just grabs his wife by the hand and moves her to the other cart.
Thank you.
Vena's like, oh fuck.
Okay.
We don't have tickets.
What do we need tickets for?
We need tickets to ride the train, Wicker. And
What about the tickets that we had?
they only count for the first time we rode the train.
Yeah,
not
that was
the
that one ride.
Not the second time.
I don't get it. But it's the same ticket.
No, it'd be a different ticket.
Why? It's the same train.
Because that's how people keep making money. They keep charging for each time you ride the train. It's robbery. It's robbery at its finest. But we're not talking about that. We're going to talk about what the fuck I just saw at that goddamn temple.
So we're just gonna ignore the fact that like we can get thrown off this train. That guy said earlier that they might even throw you in the middle of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be killed by the Prince of Goblins or be thrown in the middle of the ocean?
What?
Would you rather be killed by the Prince of Goblins and all his ooga booga spiritual shoot blast take motherfucking orcs off the ground magic, Vena, or do you want to get kicked off this fucking train?
I mean, neither is the actual answer.
Okay, we got bigger fish to fry. I don't know if the Goblin Prince seen me because I look like a little keychain run across your hip and thing and stuff, Wicker, but like, he's a bad dude. A very fucking bad dude. Very bad. He got magic. I never seen a motherfucker do. I'm 185 years old. I have not once seen a motherfucker do magic. Not once.
What do you think are in these crates?
I'm not sure.
So we just gonna ignore that. We just gonna ignore. We're gonna Venom.
Yeah,
we gonna
yeah,
ignore that?
man.
I'm just
Magic,
sure
yes.
you really seen the Goblin. I'm pretty sure Prince Taro wouldn't just go to a place like that for this random guild members.
Prince Taro, the guy that says don't go into this goddamn temple because this temple is off limit, is not gonna eradicate anybody who was in the temple.
I mean, but I'm pretty sure his guards would handle that and just take them back.
I
to
mean,
him.
he's a prince, not a king. Remember, the king got it. It's okay.
The king dead.
What?
He gone.
I thought you said this king was alive. Wasn't
Wait.
that whole thing?
What are you talking about?
I thought Elizabeth said that
No,
the thing with the king. Isn't this like with the king?
this happened a way long time ago with the king that was alive at the time. He's not the king because he's dead.
Who'd he die? Well, how'd he die?
The Goblin Prince killed him
Like hundreds of years ago.
hundreds of years ago
So why is he not the Goblin King?
because his grandmother runs the shit.
Where's the grandma?
I don't know. I don't keep track of goblin heritage.
Well,
Yeah, where is the grandma? I'm actually like, that's a good question. We've lived here forever. Goblins have ran things forever, and I've never seen the Goblin Queen.
Fuck the Goblin Queen. The prince can do magic. He got it. I don't need to see the Goblin Queen. I know her son, her grandson can poof my ass off this
Are
planet.
you sure the sun wasn't just shining in your eye? Like, people don't do magic. That's a thing. Like, that's like, it's like an old like bedtime story that they would tell kids. Like,
I've seen magic
When?
back in Tolith at the orphanage.
what kind of magic?
It was beautiful. Her name was Sunflower.
Okay,
What?
I don't think we're talking about the same kind of magic.
What are we talking about?
Magic?
What kind of magic Sunflower
Who did magic?
Sunflower.
Magic? Sunflower did magic?
Okay, I don't know what that just was, but
Sometimes.
did you hit your head?
When?
Okay. I think you just need to calm down, Marvel.
Calm down. Calm down. You need to calm up. That's what you need to do.
Nobody else seen this what you're talking about.
You ain't see it with your adult eyes. You was out here looking around with your little kid eyes.
What do you think is in these crates?
I don't know. Wicker, check.
Just check it.
I rip one open.
You just start ripping one open.
Yeah.
You see like the one you rip open has like a bunch of like bread and cheese that they're delivering.
Oh, dibs. Start eating.
What's the worst thing that can happen? We get kicked off this fucking train, and I look at Venna.
I mean, well, now we're gonna get kicked off the train, and they're probably gonna take any money that we have because he opened a crate that's not ours.
He can
Guys,
just put,
this is delicious.
he can just put the top back on the crate.
Unless they walk in and see him eating it.
Wicker, put the top back on the crate and start eating the food.
Why? It's
Because it's not your food.
fine. I take like a hunk of cheese, I shove that bitch in my mouth, and I close the crate back up.
How many other crates are there, DM?
There's like 10 other crates.
Stupid.
As
I
like
know.
he closes the crate back
I know,
up,
big fella.
and you're like continuing to talk about this conspiracy that you made up.
I ain't crazy. I seen it with my own eyes.
As he's talking, somehow it's like your eyes start drifting back towards where the crates are at.
Yeah. I open a new one.
Okay. You open a new one and you see that there is like a bronze like briefcase.
Oh, this is kind of cool. And I open the briefcase up.
Sure. You open the briefcase and there is a gun in there.
A gun.
Yes.
Hey, Marbell, I think I found a toy for you.
What are you talking about? A toy?
I just started like waving.
Toss it to me.
I toss it to him.
I catch it.
As you catch it, you see like the paperwork is in there and stuff like that. It is a prototype pistol that's supposed to be sent to the Goblin Empire.
That's wild. I am taking the instruction manual in this pistol and I'm throwing you back the briefcase.
Okay.
Put it back in the crate. Close
All
it
right,
up.
all right. God, you're so bossy right now. God.
I love you, big fella.
Okay, so we're just gonna steal things now.
I'm looking for tickets.
Yeah.
I don't think tickets are gonna be in there, Wicker.
Do you know that?
I that's a good question. I guess technically no, but
So till we don't find any tickets in these crates, shut the fuck up.
okay, sure. I'll just shut the fuck up about what's like reality that's in front of us, and I'll let the guy who's just making up magic stories continue talking.
Can't we just like buy tickets? Don't we have the money?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're technically supposed to buy them before we get on.
What's the harm of buying it while we're on there if we're still paying for it?
I've never heard of stories of people just buying tickets once they get caught.
Vanna, you want to go ask if we can buy tickets?
Sure.
Just be like, hey, my tickets fell out the window because, people be fighting. Can I
Walk
just
around and
buy
see
new
what I
ones?
can do.
I throw her the rest of my gold.
Okay, so how much do you give her?
25 pieces of gold.
Well, it was 10 per person, so that would even hit the,
She still has some gold on her as well.
Okay.
So she's like, all right, I'll go and figure out what I can do. Just don't get into too much trouble, please.
What do you think is in these crates?
Check the one.
She just like drops her head and she walks like forwards into the other carts.
Check the one in the far back.
Okay.
While he checking crates, I'm reading the instruction manual on this gun.
Okay. A while passes until Vanna gets back. And you see that she walks through the door and she has like her hand like over her like the side of her head. And she's like, "Here's our tickets."
What happened to your head?
Nothing. And you see like she just keeps her hand there and just goes and sits down.
What happened to your head, Vanna? We're team.
I took care of the tickets.
If somebody fucks with you, they fuck with us.
So I'll fuck with you right now? As like I'm back at like the food crate.
He opened it back. I'm like, "Oh, new crate," but it's still the crate with the bread and cheese. You see that like she's just like, I'm fine. I took care of the tickets. Don't worry about it." And she goes and hands you a ticket and then hands one to Wicker.
Where's Tolith? How far are we from Tolith?
We're not going to Tolith. It's a round trip.
I understand, but if they gonna fuck with you, we're gonna fuck with them.
Okay, but we would have to stay on this train, miss our stop, and continue to drive all the way around to Tolith.
I got identical memory. Pick them up, point them out. We'll hunt them down.
It doesn't matter. And you see, like, she, like, goes to put, like, the ticket in her pocket, and as she, like, drops her hand to do it, you see that it's, like, some swelling and a little bit of, like, a gash over her eye. It looks like she got, like, hit hard, and it just, like, split open.
Who be hitting you? Who put their hands on you?
It was just, like, one of the security guards before they were getting ready to kick me out, and I was able to talk to them and just pay for the tickets.
Which one is security guards?
One of the ones up front. It doesn't matter.
Was it Terry? Jason?
I think this is like a chatter.
It doesn't matter. It's at least we didn't get thrown out.
I'm gonna let it slide this time. But next time we on this train, you gonna point that motherfucker out.
Sure.
And me and my man Wicker gonna handle it.
Yeah.
I'm a what?
Handle things.
Sure. What am I handling?
Security guard.
What's in these crates?
Try the other one besides the food crate.
There's a food crate?
So, meanwhile,
Bread and cheese ain't food, bro.
It's snacks.
as Wicker is just like constantly like spinning in circles and opening the same crate over and over again as a new crate. He is just like eating all the food that's there. Marbell is like internally like struggling with what his next steps are because he 100% believes that he was spotted by Prince Taro and he's next. While Vanna looks like she kind of like curled up on one of the like the benches like for the booths and kind of just like takes a nap as you guys are traveling from Sigroth all the way to Judai.
So I imagine we get in a long rest in between.
You guys travel for a long while. at this point, it seems like a lot of the crates are like sloppily closed, where like they're just the lids are crooked and stuff like that, and like an anime, you see this Wicker just laid out on the floor, and his stomach is just swole. But he still has like the 6-pack over the top of it, like E Honda.
Hell
so,
yeah.
You just had to eat all the goddamn bread and cheese, huh?
You hear the train starting to stop, this loud, and then like the horn starts to go off as the doors start to slide open.
Sunflower!
You okay? You okay?
Yeah.
You had a nice nap?
Yeah.
I tap him on his 6-pack belly. That's good. Let's get ready to go. As I go wake up Venna.
Yep. You.
Ooh, crates.
Leave the crates alone.
So as you go to get out, you see that like you guys you want to say that any of your characters have been to Judai before, or
Sure.
yeah?
Yeah, we had a
So
couple
like
missions.
you guys have been to Judai before, and as you guys get out, you see that this Judai is the atoll, the outer ring of the atoll around Ecos. And this giant ring is a full like port city. You see that there's a bunch of traders everywhere, and like it's real busy. People are going around. This is where a lot of like the market, like the market where like you'd get things from other places. A lot of people are ripping you off, but I mean, if you want to find something rare that a lot of people haven't seen, this is probably the place to go. A lot of people that do the same hunting that you guys do for magic items that don't work for guilds usually have stands and try to like sell them here.
Ready to go find us a boat?
Yeah.
I am looking around for who got the cheapest boat. Like, not the cheapest boat. Who got a well-functioning boat for the cheap?
Yeah. So as you guys are looking around, do me a favor and roll perception checks.
8.
14.
14. So, as you guys are looking around, you don't really see any boats that you're going to be able to grab. A lot of these boats have like the shops on it as they're like ported and stuff like that. But you do see that there is a flyer that's posted on like one of the poles that are there. You see this flyer talking about an air balloon ride over the atoll from like one point to the next point.
Hey, you think we can like get that and then like jump out?
You're reading my mind, Wicker. You're reading my mind, you brilliant son of a bitch, you.
Or just hijack
The air balloon?
the air balloon.
Even better, because we don't have to pay money.
I mean, yeah, sure, I guess.
Do you want to pay for this one? Do you want us to pay for this one, Venna?
If you want to, sure. I was just thinking, if we take an air balloon across it and then jump out, right? Mm-hmm. Then we have no way back. So if we're gonna take the air balloon, I guess, yeah, you're right, we should steal it.
Yeah. That's what I said.
All right. So, I mean, she's like looking at it and she's like, the lot where this is supposed to be should be down this way.
How much is the air balloon ride worth? Like, cost?
You can see that the air balloon rides are 15 gold.
A person?
Yes.
I'll just pay for all of us. 45.
Okay. So, as you guys start walking towards that way, you see the lot where the air balloon is sitting. It's like the basket is pretty big. It seems like even like with Wicker getting in it, it'd definitely be like enough room for like you to move around. You could probably fit like maybe 4 of you in there.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty big. But as you get towards it, you can see that
So I pay the guys the 45 gold for the 3 of us. Hey,
yeah.
can you stop at Ecos?
Stop at Ecos.
Yeah.
Buddy, the ride is from this part of the ring to the next part of the ring.
Yeah, isn't Ecos in between?
Yeah, but then I would have to stop, and then you're gonna want to look around, and then I'm gonna have to get up and, go to the next part.
Why? It's just us.
So you want me to just drop you there?
I mean, well, we need a way back still.
So how much are you willing to pay for me to stay?
Wicker doesn't really know money all like that. What about another 15?
I can give you 20 minutes.
That's like a lot of time, right?
No, 30 minutes.
I'll give you 25.
35.
I'm
I'm
confused.
gonna go back to 20.
Sir, this is an easy 15 you making. You can do 35 and I'll throw an extra 5 gold on top of it when we're done.
An extra 5 gold once you get back.
Yes.
30 minutes.
35.
You said 30 first.
I said 35. I said 35 and you will get the extra 5.
Yeah, I could do 30. Any
No,
more than that.
35.
Any more than that's gonna cut into the money that I'm gonna make during the day anyways. You're gonna take the 30 minutes or no?
I'll take the 30 minutes.
Alright. You guys ready?
Sure.
So you guys get in, you see that he starts prepping everything, and you guys start rising into the air. You guys are pretty fucking high. Like, you could see everything that's going on in Judai, and you could see a lot of, like, the other islands in the distance. Takes you not that long, actually, in the air. Like, maybe 10 minutes. You see that he has, like, a specialized, like, air balloon. It looks like on each side of it, like, the basket, are, like, these jets to push him in directions.
Does it look confusing the way, like, controlling this air balloon? Like, obviously it's confusing for Wicker, but like...
As he's controlling it, I would say if you roll an insight check, you might be able to get a good concept on it.
Sure, I have a +5 insight. We'll see.
I rolled a 9.
18.
Yes!
As like you're looking, you're like, oh, this is like flight simulators I used to like play on like video games.
Cool.
So you're like I could definitely fucking handle this shit. So he's just like, working it, and you see he sets the jets to where you guys can shoot straight across pretty fast. And you see that he starts lowering the balloon as it lands on the shores of Ecos.
I pull Wicker to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
I need you to do what you do, big guy. I need you to really intimidate this motherfucker, because he leaves us on this island or tries to fuck us in any other way. We will kill him and everything he fucking loves.
Okay, now I gotta ask, what is that?
Kill? Intimidation?
Yeah,
Love?
that word.
Oh, make him scared of you.
You see that as like you're having like that little conversation, it looks like he opens up like a beach chair on like the sand, sits down and like pulls out like a tablet, and it looks like he's just like going through things as you're reading it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can fly this thing.
So do we need him?
I mean, probably not.
Guys, it looks like he's waiting. I mean, he even got comfortable and everything. Like, do we really need to hurt this guy?
You know what? You've been out here a star of the show right now. We're going to follow your rule, because that's the team. What team do? We hear everybody out and we follow different ways.
I mean, he's a businessman. Like, he agreed to the 30 minutes. I mean, if he was going to leave, he probably wouldn't have even got off the balloon and got comfortable.
Well, logic. Can't argue with that.
Right.
Come on, Wicker. Let's go. Let's start walking forward.
Right.
Like, Wicker's saying right, and in his head, he's just like, as long as I keep saying right, they will not know that I don't know what we're
the
talking
fuck
about.
they're talking about? All I know is that I'm pretty sure I can fly that bitch. So we go towards the tower.
You see that, like, the way that Ecos is, it looks like it's like large, like, ripples of sand, and it's a somewhat decent sized island, but nobody has built anything here at all except for that tower.
Do we see any creatures roaming around this boy? Like no crabs, no seagulls.
I mean, yeah, you see like birds are flying around. You see that there are some crabs and stuff like that. As you continue walking, you do feel like a little bit of like rumbling under the sand, but like nothing like comes to surface or anything. You just feel rumbling.
Hey, Marbell.
Yes.
All the archipelagos are ran by a top guild, right?
Yes.
So what's Ecos' top guild?
Venna,
Yeah.
what's Eco's top guild?
Ecos doesn't have a guild.
Then who runs it?
I would say by default, Taro.
But no one's made claim.
Can we make claim?
I mean, I guess if you were to move here and create a guild, you would technically be able to make claim. There's no rules against, I guess, living here. People just don't. The only rule is that we can't go into the tower.
Right.
We already broke that rule before, so we're gonna break that rule now. Not the tower per se, but like can't go into places.
No, but I mean, like, we're allowed to be like exactly where we're at right now.
Right.
So if somebody wanted to build a guild here, technically there wouldn't be anybody to rival them.
Well, I claim this guild, this land.
Okay.
Yeah, we claim this land
That's what I said.
for our guild.
That's what I said.
What would your guild even be?
Cockpunk.
Cockpunk?
Cockpunk. And I throw you the king of spades. Hell yeah, that's a promotion, my guy. You're not Jack no more. You're the king.
What is this?
Your rank in our guild. Because I'm ace, you're king, she's queen.
But I mean, if we create the guild together, wouldn't we all be aces, just different suits?
I shuffle through the deck, fine. And I toss her the ace of hearts, and you the ace of clubs.
What is this?
Your new rank.
I'm a fucking clover.
No, you're an ace. A three-headed monster. Cause she's an ace, I'm an ace, you're an ace. We're a
Wouldn't we
three-headed
all
monster.
be this because it's a three-headed monster?
That's what I'm saying. We're all the ace. Cause I'm the ace of spades, she's the ace of hearts, you're the ace of clubs.
But why do I look...
Cause you club motherfuckers. Cause you beat up people.
Oh, okay.
As you guys walk for a while across the sand, you guys finally get closer to the Tower of Iticus.
What's the spiritual pressure around this motherfucker?
Okay, shut the fuck up.
There's no spiritual pressure, but like, it does feel pretty like eerie, and like, even like all of you, even like Wicker was like just like being mindless as he's walking, start to like get goosebumps and not have like a good feeling about this place.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
This place is a little creepy.
I thought I was the only one, but yeah, it really is.
It feels like home.
I don't think I want to ever go to your home.
No, because we're gonna build our home here.
Oh, yeah, okay. And you see, like, you guys start walking up towards like the front of the tower. You can see that it looks like parts of the tower, because like the tower is like this full stone tower. You see parts of the tower, it looks like there were like attacks on it and stuff like that. Looks like there are like craters within the tower where stone crumbled, and the doors, these like they're very like this very big, like huge, like wooden doors. You see that they're busted, and like even on one side, it looks like the door is like barely like even hanging on the hinges.
Okay, easy.
Saves us a trouble.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I say we're just continuing forward.
Yep, you continue forward. As you go to try to like open the door, you go to like pull it, and you see the entire door just twist and then poof, right onto the ground, and like dust goes up.
Wasn't me. I'd do it.
A, we're right here behind you, so we saw you. B, nobody. It's an old door. Nobody lives here. You're fine.
So Elizabeth's not gonna be mad?
No.
Okay.
So as you guys walk in, it is pretty dark, and like it's pretty dark for a second, but as you walk towards like the middle of the room, it looks like these torches start lighting around the spiral staircase going up.
Okay, I assume it's at the top. Like everything else is.
The area where you guys are at, the only thing that's there is the entrance to that spiral staircase, and it looks like there's one chest sitting against the wall.
You're the fucking rogue.
I'll walk up to the chest.
Roll perception.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. As you walk towards the chest, you hear this like fucked up, like weird breathe snoring like sound. Like if you were around somebody who has like sleep apnea.
Have I ever had an encounter with a mimic?
Weirdly, through your time, you have never.
But
You can see you hear the sound coming from this chest, and like it looks like towards like the top of the chest, it like will expand a little bit and then go back. Expand a little bit and then go back.
I'll walk back to my group. That chest is breathing over there. I have never dealt with a live chest before, but does it mean it's like super gold in it?
A live chest?
Yes, it's like it's breathing up and down.
Maybe it's like a huge magic item. Maybe if we bring that back too, we can make a shitload of money.
Hell yeah. I run up to the chest.
You run up to the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to rip that chest open.
Okay. Roll a strength check, I guess, because you're gonna try to rip it open.
You said strength?
Yeah.
8. I rolled a 2.
Damn. As you go to rip it open, you instantly with your strength, you lift the end of it and it kind of just like flips and tumbles, and then it lands on its side, and you can see the top of it open for a second, and you hear as like the top closes again.
What the fuck was that? I didn't see any gold come out.
Why is this chest snoring?
I don't know.
So I take a javelin.
Uh-huh.
And I poke it.
I'm about to say I have a crowbar if you want to use it.
I'm just poking the chest with the javelin now.
You're poking the chest with the javelin.
Yeah.
You see like the chest starts to like it looks like it starts to like shudder and vibrate for a second, and you hear
I think it's like alive.
When you say alive, you mean like us or like Elizabeth, like alive but no soul?
I think it's sleeping. Dibs. And I could try to stab it.
you try to stab it. As you go to stab it, it feels like you're like trying to like stab through wood for a second, and then you crack and it feels like flesh behind it as like you pull like your blade out of it, and you see that it's just like oozing this like this dark red, almost black like liquid that looks like dirty blood. Like
It's still not even moving.
it's you hear like this,
Should we leave it?
Just starts stabbing it multiple times with my
so
javelin.
you just like fuck it, and you just start stabbing the shit out of it.
Yeah.
As you start stabbing the shit out of it, you hear just a as it like it tumbles to the side, and you see these like long lanky legs pop out of the bottom, and these arms as it opens itself up, and you see that inside of it is this small little bag on a tongue, and you see these sharp teeth and tongue and everything, and it's a mimic as it starts running straight towards you.
Hell yeah. Rolling for initiative.
Yes, you would roll for initiative.
9 for initiative.
17 for initiative.
All right, and Vanna rolled a 17 as well. So you see that it's just screaming as it's like chomping back and forth, kind of like Pac-Man, as it's running straight towards Marbell. And it's gonna go in
Would
for
it be
a bite.
would it be running past me because of how close I've been to
Yes.
it? Okay, so when I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm not in beast form yet, so I'm just gonna use my long sword to attack. Natural 1, so I miss.
All right. It's going to go towards Marbell, and it is going to try to bite you with a 16.
It just hits.
It just hits. 11 damage.
I burn my reaction for uncanny dodge.
Okay.
So cut in half to 5.
Cutting off to 5. So you hear this like, "You cunt! Let me die in peace!"
Oh, that's an old mimic.
I don't even know who you are.
As it is now Marbell's turn.
Marbell takes out the new gun from the brass briefcase. I cock that bitch, and I aim and I fire at this goddamn mimic.
Okay, go ahead and add the laser pistol to your equipment.
12 to hit.
12 to hit, you hit.
26 all day.
All right. Then it is Vena's turn. She hits with her first attack, fails with her second attack, 10 damage. It is back down to Wicker.
Okay, so Wicker's gonna go into a rage, retract out the shredder claws, and just start going at him.
You can hear this thing like crying and moaning like, "Just let me die in peace."
Going to a reckless attack it as well.
Okay. Fuck 9 in peace, huh?
We're trying to give him a good death in peace.
23 for the first hit.
Yeah, you hit.
15 damage.
15 damage. You go and you slash right through this thing as you like hear a giant just as like wood chips just like fly everywhere, and you see just old dirty guts just slap against the ground and splatter with liquid, and you see this tongue unroll with this bag on it.
I grab it and like lift it up in the air like Zelda. I open it up the.
You see it's a vial with like some glowing red liquid.
Huh. Wonder what this is.
Do you want to keep it, big guy?
Sure.
It might be some type of like alcohol or something.
All right, upstairs. Now that that's over with.
Yeah, let's go. Like as you guys start walking up the steps, like Vena's like looking down at it, and she's like, "I kind of feel sad for it."
This will make me never trust another treasure chest again. I will shoot before I open.
I'm pretty sure that's like a one of a kind thing. There's probably nothing else like that in the world.
Huh. I killed a living chest. Hell yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah, bro.
This world is just one big hit list for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you continue going up, you walk past a door for a room, and as you walk in there, you see that it is a room full of like spells and like spell scrolls and like books and stuff like that, kind of confirming that magic really was a thing.
This is all boring to me.
Is anything valuable in here?
You see that like some of these like books have like solid gold like spines and stuff like that, like platinum spines. There are like some gems in here that are like embedded in books, but it doesn't seem like overall in like the time that you guys live in, this shit is just like what you would just throw into a fire to be warmer. Like,
is there any way we can pop out the platinum and gold and jewels off the books?
you could.
I like to take the books with us.
Can we do that later? It's just boring.
I'm just throwing them in a bag now. Calm down, Wicker.
It might get a little heavy. I mean, why don't you just pop them out right now real quick? You
All
just
right.
Cut around the leather.
I start cutting around the leather like a rare Van Gogh painting.
So like as you start cutting around the leather to like pull like the gold and like the platinum off the spines, you're able to do it. And then as you go to like lift the like pry like the gems out of like the front of the book, you see a bunch of sparks like you seen when Wicker put the belt on. And like the gems are like hot for a second, and then they cool down, and you're able to just like pick them up.
All right then.
That's weird.
Do you want one?
I mean, sure, yeah, they're probably valuable. We can just sell them.
I flip her one.
Yeah, and you just flip her one.
How many jewels do I have?
You would have you found 3 with like large jewels in them. So she took one and you took the other 2. And then there's a bunch of just other like books that are there.
Okay, let's go to the top floor.
Yep. As you continue going, you see that there is another room. It looks like it could have been like somebody's like bedroom. It's like old and dusty with like spider webs everywhere. You see that like there are wardrobes full of like fine silks and stuff like that. And you see that it looks like there are pictures that are on the wall as well.
Boring. I don't see a white box.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing in here. Like, yeah, silks can be sold, but
We don't need that right now. We can always come back.
yeah. As you guys like start walking out, Vena's like, "Oh, look, that's a picture of the king."
I thought the king was dead.
I pull off the picture and like blow the dust off.
You like blow the dust off of it, and it looks like the king and this man with wings, with like their arms like around each other, like they look like all chummy, like buddies.
Damn, we wouldn't know what the Azamir looked like. I just thought about
No.
that.
Well, from the statue.
From the statue, yeah, you guys have seen like statues like that have been like left around like crumbling and stuff.
like,
but
hey, that's the statue guy.
What do you call this race? The Azavirs?
Azamar, I think.
Statues.
Statues. Yes, this is the statue guy.
I guess they really were real. I mean, like I knew the king was real, but Azamar I thought was just like they're, you know, would they tell stories that just add a bunch of extra elements to make
Yeah.
it sound cooler?
What they tell like bad gnomes when they're growing up to scare them. You never tell like the Azamar would come sweep you off.
You're damaged.
It's called trauma.
Okay, and you see like Vena walks out the room. As you get higher up the steps, you see that it looks like this like full office, and the same as the Temple of the Pearl Vanguard. It looks like the top is this huge open like sky view.
These Pearl guys really love their goddamn sky, like seeing the stars.
White box. White box. White box.
As you guys are like looking around, you see like everything is super dusty, spider webs everywhere, and roll investigation.
Investigation.
I mean, perception. I'm sorry.
I rolled a 13.
11.
Vena rolls a nat 20.
All right.
As you guys are looking around, it looks like Vena walks up to this desk. She's kind of just like wiping things off, trying to look through things. And she's like, "Guys, I think this is it."
You found it?
And as like she goes to like reach for it, both you guys are on opposite sides of the room.
Uh-huh.
And she's in the middle of the room. As she goes to reach for it, you guys are slowly turning towards her as she sounds surprised to have found it. And instantly, you guys see this black flash of a shadow swoop in right next to her. And you see what looks to be like a demon in stories. But the body, the build, seems very similar to the person you've seen in the picture.
Like the king?
No,
Or that Asmar?
the wizard, Idicus. You see that he swoops in right behind her as like she's reaching for it. And it looks like he takes his arm, shoves it straight through her stomach. As you see, he opens his hands and he has these sharp, long nails. And you see that right before she's even able to touch it, her arms completely just go limp.
No!
You see that he drops his hand and it looks like his head starts like twitching to the side. He's like rolling his neck. as it looks like he's trying to reach for the box, but every time he tries to reach for it, it's like a force field pushes him away. And now you would roll initiative.
All right, so time to roll for initiative. I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 18.
So, getting into this, Marbell, you have first move.
Seeing Vinnick just got stabbed through the fucking chest on some goddamn.
And you know she's dead.
What's old girl from Kakashi's Obito's squad?
Rin?
Yeah, on some Ren. She got stabbed through the chest like on some Ren shit. I'm going to start firing my laser pistol at the Azumar head.
All right.
Well, I rolled a 10.
No,
You miss.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna hit that bitch. No way.
Bonus action hot.
All right. So, going straight at Wicker, you see that Iticus like flashes like straight towards you as you see like this like shadowy aura around him as he takes his hand out with his claws and go to slash right at you.
Would watching that scenario of us rushing be able to? Would I have been able to
I would give you a free rage.
Yes, I would say retroactively being to.
Yes,
going
you would
to-
have a free rage without having to waste one of yours.
Okay, cool. Just so I know.
So he would flash straight towards you, swinging his hands, slashing at you 3 times with a 2 16s and a 21.
The 21 would hit.
Okay. Doing 15 damage.
Slashing.
Slashing.
So cut in half to 7.
Yep. Then it would be Wicker's turn.
All right. Wicker's pissed. Just kill my girl. I'm going to just reckless attack this guy with my claw attacks.
All right.
21 for the first attack.
21 for the first attack. You would hit.
14 slashing damage.
Okay.
Now, I will say my item that I have makes my claw attacks magical. If he has resistances to non-magical attacks, my attacks count as magical, just so you know.
Yeah. No, you don't have to worry about that
Okay.
specific thing.
All right.
So it's what 14 you said?
Correct.
Okay. 14 damage for the first one.
Second attack, nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
60 damage for the second attack.
Yep.
Third attack, 26 to hit.
You hit.
10 slashing.
10 damage.
Yep.
All right.
And then bonus action offhand strike. 27 to hit.
You hit.
D6 plus 3. So that's an additional 5. So I just do a flurry of claw attacks.
So you said 5 damage for the last one?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he slashes at you 3 times. You're able to dodge the first 2 as he gets you with the last one. And then you're able to just come back with a flurry of slashes right back at him. You can see that it looks like the way that his eyes look, it looks like he's not really focused on anything, as like his eyes just keep shaking like back and forth. We take it back up to Marbell.
So Marbell want to pop out the darkness like Batman and spring a fucking shower of laser black pistol fire at him.
Or just throwing it out here, or you go for that box.
Oh yeah, forgot. I take that back.
I'm keeping him busy.
I'm going for that box. I'm taking off of that box.
So you're gonna go towards the box?
Yes, sir.
And he's
Alright.
stealth right now, so I don't know.
Alright, so you're gonna run straight for the box and try to grab it. What I am going to need for you is a wisdom save.
Is it against magic?
No.
Unnatural 20.
Well, yes, it would be technically.
So that he rolls with advantage?
Yes,
As a
sir,
gnome,
indeedy.
yeah.
First one's an unnatural 20. Second one is a 21.
21. So, as you go to grab this, as soon as you grab it, you start to think, I could just leave. I could just take this with me. I need to draw a card.
So you tell me I failed my wisdom save and I feel like I want to draw a card right now.
Correct.
Like right now at this moment? Or
You feel like you should take this and you should leave Wicker behind.
I take the box and start trying to. How many steps did I take to get there? Like how much feet?
You ran like across the room, so you would run maybe 40 feet.
So you don't even have. So he would have to bonus
Action
dash.
Yeah, bonus
Yeah,
action
you would have to
dash.
bonus action dash.
So you would
if
have
wanted
20
to.
feet left. 20 feet left of movement.
No, because I have 25 feet. I bonus action
Oh,
dash.
I forget you're small. So you would
Yeah.
have
10.
10 feet left of movement.
I moved 10 feet towards the door.
You would move 10 feet towards the door. As soon as you grab it, you're just casually walking towards the door. And Wicker, because you're focused on the only other person you have there with you while you're fighting, you see the weird change as he like quickly ran to grab the box. He looked at it and it looks like he's slowly just walking towards the door.
So I would notice him doing that.
You would notice him doing it and it just seems weird.
Okay. Marpel, what are you doing?
Do I hear him?
Yes, you would hear him.
I'm just late. I'm just walking. I'm just walking out.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
You're in the middle of something.
So-
I'm walking out.
Idicus is going to run after you, so you are going to have the attack of opportunity.
Okay. 25 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
15.
Doing 15 damage as you slash him as he's trying to run away from you. As he runs straight up to Marbell. And Marbell, you see, as he takes his hands out with his claws, he's going to slash at you. So, a 22,
Hit.
a 14,
Miss.
and a 19.
Hit.
Okay. So, as he runs up towards you, he misses his first slash as you like move to the side, and then he slashes you 2 more times. And one is an 18 and one is a 19.
I'm gonna drop the 19 to 9.
Okay.
So 27 damage. Do I get knocked out of my haze or no?
No. Unless you dropped the box.
Wait, I mean, like, theoretically,
Let's roll to see if
like
you
a
actually
strength
would have
save?
dropped it. Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. You probably would have dropped it.
No, it wasn't 18.
So
That's what it is.
as you're like doing that, you still have a tight grip on this ivory box.
Hey, watch your shit. This box is mine. It's coming with me. I want to hold my gun up at him.
As like you're like telling him like the box is yours and you're holding the gun at him. You just see like he opens his mouth to get ready to speak, but all you hear is as Wicker, it is your turn.
I start rushing towards the scenario and just do a flurry of claw attacks again.
All right,
26 to hit.
you hit.
12 damage.
Okay,
Second strike. 28 to hit.
you hit.
13 damage. Third strike. 25 to hit.
You hit.
14 damage. Bonus action strike.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
4.
So
I'm fucking this thing up.
yeah, you completely just like run straight up, and you as soon as you take a step close to him, you instantly just go with this flurry of slashes straight across his body, hitting every single attack, slashing his body open as you see that he, as like you, every time you slash him open, you see this spark of light, and then this black ooze as his blood.
Marbell, I think it's... You gotta get serious.
I am serious. I'm serious about going home and opening this box.
I don't think he's gonna let you take the box.
He doesn't have to let me take anything. I'm taking the box.
He's gonna keep on chasing you.
So, Marbell, it is your turn.
Am I still under control of the box? Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, I will allow you to have a wisdom saving throw at the beginning of each of your turns.
14.
Yeah, you are definitely under control of the box.
What's your wisdom bonus?
+2.
So you got hit in that 20.
Yeah, basically. So I don't give a fuck about the wizard. I don't give a fuck about my boy Wicker. I don't give a fuck about Vena dead body. I'm just gonna step bonus action disengage walk around the man, and leave. Walk 25 feet into the hallway.
Yeah, I guess I can't attack you.
And you would probably spend your action to dash as well.
Thank you, Psycho. And I also spend my action to dash.
So he moves 50 feet away.
Yeah. So you go and run right out of the room, and you start running down the steps.
Can you say I ran through his legs? Like, he didn't just expect me to just run through his legs? Just
Sure, if you want to. Like, as you're like trying to figure out which way to go, you end up just running right under his legs out of the room and start going down the steps, and you're on the steps now. Now is Idicus' turn. Idicus is going to take the attack of opportunity from Wicker, as he is going to chase toward Marbell again.
Does he have enough movement to catch up to Marbell?
Yes, he does.
21 to hit. 13 damage.
Fuck yeah.
I've done like 100 to this fucking thing.
Over 100.
Yeah.
He is running straight toward Marbell as he gets right up on him and goes to take his 3 slashes.
bring it, pussy. We die by our boxes out here. UPS, FedEx for life.
Rolling a 25,
Hit.
a 24,
Fuck you, hit.
and a 14.
Miss.
10 damage,
Okay.
and there is 20 damage.
I dropped that 20 to 10, which makes it what? I take 20 damage
Altogether, yes, you do.
I got 1 HP left.
Now, do me a favor and do a strength save.
I roll a nat 1.
Instantly, as he goes to attack you, the box falls and starts to tumble down the steps. But now you're just like, wait a minute, what the fuck just happened? Like,
You're also at 1 HP.
you're at 1 HP, you're in a bunch of pain, and you don't know why you would even leave Wicker.
What the fuck? Why I leave this place? I don't got it by myself. I suppose I had to get a partner. Shit.
And now, back to Wicker.
All right, so they're 50 feet away from me,
They are 50 feet away from you.
but like down some stairs.
Down some steps.
Theoretically, if I did a jump,
Correct.
would that be able to help extend?
You could probably cut off 10 feet.
Okay, awesome. Do I have to roll for that jump?
No.
Okay. Because then that'll put me exactly at needing 40 feet, that's what I have.
You're good.
All right. So I bust out the door. You're like, huh?
You'd be literally
Marbell!
right in front of Idicus.
And I would land like right in front of Idicus.
Yes. So like,
In between Idicus and Marbell.
yes.
All right. As I my claws like, you're not getting away from me, motherfucker.
And you see that Marbell is fucked up.
Would I be able to free object interaction, hand him something?
Sure, I'd allow it because you're right next to him.
Yes. The red vial
Okay.
that I have. Slide that to you, and then I'm doing my flurry of attacks. I assume it's like a potion of healing. Of some
Fair
sort.
enough. I'm going to take it.
But so I'm gonna do my flurry of attacks for Das Claw. Reckless attack, nat 20 for the first hit.
Yeah.
God, I always roll low for my fucking crits. Jesus Christ. 14 damage
14 damage.
for my first hit.
Yep.
Second attack, 16 first swing.
You miss.
That's the first miss I've had with this character. Third attack, 24.
You hit.
11.
11 damage.
Bonus action, attack.
Yes.
23.
23.
4 slashing.
Okay. I'm gonna say, like, Wicker probably shouldn't have missed that attack, but he's also trying to balance on the stairs as he's like
Right.
striking downward.
Yeah. Also trying to now protect my friend.
Yeah. So,
Why you blame me? The box make motherfuckers do crazy things. You
Now
both
it is
know that.
back to Marbell.
If you don't run the fuck down them goddamn stairs,
I take this potion.
So, it is a potion of superior healing. It is 8d4 plus 8. You could either spend your turn to take it and take the full thing off rip.
or a bonus action, do the rolling for it.
Yes.
Bonus action doing the roller forward.
Sure. So that was 22 plus 8. So
Yeah, I got 30 HP, so I'm up to 31.
All right.
I'll run as far as my little legs don't carry me down these stairs, and if I about to step over the box, I will weave that bitch completely. And I'm up in this laser pistol at this goddamn Asmere.
All right. Do your fucking worst, bitch.
Nat 20, bitch, I will.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you kill this fucking thing, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
So is that 66 right for my sneaker
Yes.
damage? 25.
25 damage.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And then now your sneak attack, 66.
Another 22 damage. Yeah, another 22.
Okay. Back to Iticus. You see that Iticus is standing right in front of you. As you see his body start to twitch again, and you could see that his wings go up as his arms go out, and you could see this surge of like power like vibrate off of like his chest.
Fuck you and everything you stand for.
As he goes
I don't believe
and
that.
swings his arms to attack at you.
You hit like a bitch.
23, 20, and 22.
Okay. They all hit.
They all hit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just funny just to picture a half orc with a possessed as Azamir, like, fuck you and everything you stand for. As an entity, as a god, whatever the
Do
fuck
I need to
you
do the
believe in.
damage separate or just tell you the full?
Is it what kind of damage is it? Slashing?
It's all slashing.
You could just do it full.
Okay. It's going to be 52 altogether. Cut in half
to 26.
To 26.
You hit like bitch.
And now, it is your man Wicker Carson's turn. You see that this thing is just like raging and screaming, just.
I'm trying to do the same thing as like Wicker. All right.
You understand that, motherfucker, Wicker?
Hell yeah, he's saying fuck you, and I'm saying fuck you back. First attack, 22 to hit. 11 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 25 to hit.
You hit.
12 damage. Third attack, nat 20.
Okay.
18 damage. Finally a good crit hit.
Okay.
Bonus action, offhand hit. 23 to hit.
You hit.
Ooh, 8.
8 damage.
Almost max for an offhand. That was like 40 something right there.
Man.
I've got to be close to 200 on this bitch. By my goddamn self. Fuck Marbell, fucking bitch ass.
Wicker is fucking.
What'd I do?
Wicker is just fucking through with everything as he's trying his hardest to just fucking tear this creature down, slashing back and forth, doing as much damage as he can. And each time you slash him, you're seeing the same sparks like you did with like the gems and with your belt. Marbell, 'tis your turn.
Marbell is going to open fire on the Asmere.
Okay.
17 to hit.
You miss.
Fuck you.
Fuck me.
That's my turn.
Okay. Back to Iticus. As you go to take a shot towards him, he cocks his head to the side as he opens his wings and gets ready to lift off and fly down to you. But Wicker will get the attack of opportunity.
Oh my god, just fucking die. Son of a bitch. 18 to hit.
Miss. as he goes to like flap his wings, like the pressure of like the wind kind of like knocks you on your ass on the steps a little bit, and he's able to swoop away from you, going straight towards Marbell.
I got my middle finger up at him the whole trip.
Yes, you do, and he's still coming.
I don't give a fuck about him or his feelings.
26,
Hit.
24,
Fuck hit.
20.
You suck cock. Not even our cock, like the good kind. You suck like bad cock, like HPV dick.
So I'll give you the damage.
Damn, HPV though.
Yeah, give me the damage separately.
Okay. 13,
Okay.
13,
Okay.
and 22.
You would be down no matter what.
Yeah, I was say I'll be down fucking no matter
You
what.
take out the 22, that makes
Yeah.
11, and 13, 13, that is 20, that makes it 30 something. And you only hit
37,
31,
yeah, I'll be down regardless. So I'm down.
So you see Idicus swoop off of the steps and fly down as he's spinning with his wings straight towards Marbell. And you see these 3 slashes across Marbell's small body as he flies to the other side of the room and Marbell is laid out on the ground. You see his blood starting to ooze out of his body. And it is Wicker's turn.
Does this thing like look like it's fucked up in any kind of way?
It does. And you see that it's like almost like it's still moving, but it looks like where his torso is at and stuff. You've done so many slashes that you can kind of see like the bones of like his ribs and like his spine a little bit.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep at it. I'm a fucking barbarian. I gave you I gave you the only thing that I presume would be a heal. That's all I got at the moment, so I'm going to
Finish the fucking job, my guy.
jump off the stairs and then just land on him with a flurry of slashes.
All right.
So first attack, 17. I believe that's a miss, right?
It is a miss.
Second attack, 19.
Miss.
Third attack, 29.
Hit.
Max damage for 15.
All right.
Bonus action, nat 20. 8 for offhand.
All right.
Crit.
So as you fly down, I mean, you like jump down and you like land on top of him with all these slashes and everything. You're able to put slashes like through his wings and stuff to where like it looks like he probably wouldn't even be able to fly again at this point. And you like drop to one knee for a second before you stand right back up, and you see that you're right next to him, but on the other side of you is the ivory box.
Okay.
All right.
Almost a fucking nat 20. 16 for my death save.
14, 15, 21.
To hit me?
Yes,
2 of a miss.
I know. Doing 22 damage.
Cut
Cut
half.
down to 11.
Okay.
What do you do, Wicker?
I'm gonna go for another flurry of blows on him.
All right.
28 to hit.
Hit.
15 damage. Second attack. 27 to hit.
Hit.
12 damage. 27 to hit again.
Yep.
14 damage. Bonus action attack. 28 to hit. 4 damage.
4 damage.
So another flurry of blows at it.
You see this thing is screaming. And as it's moving towards you, you can see that it looks like it's kind of like rocking from back and forth, back and forth and like side to side, trying to keep its balance, because you've kind of taken almost all the flesh around its spine.
Okay.
Do you want my death roll?
Yes.
3.
So that's 1 pass, 1 fail.
All right. It is its turn. From what you can tell, it's trying to attack to get around you to get to the book.
You mean the box?
I mean the box.
Yeah.
26,
Yep.
20,
Yep.
and 22.
Yep, they all hit.
17, 15, and 15, which is going to be 47 altogether. Cut in half to 23.
I'm at 3 HP left.
You heard a little known voice in your head. Beat his ass like the bullies at the orphanage. Stop playing.
So I'm going to try to swing at Iticus.
Okay.
Again. Oh, God. That is a 19 for the first hit. That's a miss, right?
That is a miss.
That is a 22.
That is a hit.
That is 10.
10 damage. Wicker Carson, tell me how you end the wizard, Iticus.
I think after doing these savage claw attacks and seeing how Iticus is just kind of like ripped to shreds, I think he would take a step back and almost get like monk on him and then just do like super crazy amount of like slashes and stabs till like the bones end up just kind of disintegrating from just like getting cut down faster all till to dust.
Okay. As you hit him with that flurry of like slashes, tearing him apart, you move so quick, and you're because of how strong you are, it seems like the bones that are even left from like his spine, his rib cage, and everything that are all exposed, you slash it so fast that like they just crumble and turn to dust. As you see Iticus fall back, and right before he hits the ground, you see just this poof of black smoke, and it seems like a shadow of like his figure is like permanently into the ground.
Like a nuke happened?
Kind of.
That's wild. That's wild as fuck.
And instantly you see this like shimmer go across the ivory box. You see your friend Marbell on like his last breath, it looks like to you.
I would rush to Marbell first to try to see if I can like stabilize him or anything like that.
Wait.
Marbell. As like I would like swing down, slide down, lift up by the head.
You're trying to figure out like how you can like help him, but it looks like his body is like kind of like ripped open. He's not looking down, but as you're like looking at like his torso, it's like shreds.
We gotta do something for you. We gotta do.
Take me to the box.
The box? Fuck the box.
Look. It's a 50% chance. I can draw the wish spell, and I can wish me back to life.
But
if I don't,
but you can just get sent to like the void.
I understand, but the dream will live on with you. Be the guild master. Be better than Elizabeth.
Marbell, you don't. I need you, man.
I put the ace of spades off my hat onto your chest. You got this.
Wicker would hold like your hand onto his, as he would, like a tear would actually drop off of his face, as he would take a deep breath and then reach over for the box.
And in this strong-willed moment, with you being focused on your friend, you're able to pick up the box with no worries and hand it over.
So I go and I would like lift the box open for him, right? Because I can open the box for him. He just has to draw the card.
Correct.
Yes. So I would reach over, grab it, put it next to us, and I would lift it up. We got this, buddy. Don't worry.
Marbell reaches for the card. I draw the card. What card did I draw, DM?
You're going to the void.
Fuck. So I want to put the card in my hat where the ace of spades was. I want to put my hand on Wicker's heart.
What happened? Dude, we got it.
I always knew you would make a great leader.
What?
Then
what? Marbell!
And
Glade!
as you go to reach for him, you see this black vortex just swoop Marbell away.
I would like, I know it's, it's not gonna work, but I would try chasing this vortex, like, because I know it like disappears or whatever.
As you try to chase him just before the vortex closes, you reach into it, and it's gone along with your left arm.
So then I think Carson would then tumble, as because like he probably like jumped to reach for it.
Yes. You just like slam against the ground.
As Wicker would then start tumbling, as I think he would just look up into the sky and then immediately start bawling.
The Jericho Guild tried as hard as they could. They were the only ones to reach the ivory box. This information was not left for anybody else to find it. With Wicker losing his new friend, Venna, and his longtime friend, Marbell, he didn't know what to do, where to go. But then this little voice in his head reminded him of Marbell's words. He stood up and he decided to be strong. He is now the ace, the leader of the Guild of Aces. And that's where it ends, baby.
Hey, I fuck with it. I really do. But if I peer back on this and my man's over there got a fucking fire fist through his goddamn heart trying to be the king of aces, I'm going to have words with you also.
Yeah, well, that was awesome. God damn it. I got a lot to say about that goddamn fight. Okay, fuck you, Droppa. We'll talk about it though.
In late night traffic.
Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits, per usual. It's the show after the show where we talk about the show. We also got Dungeon and Discussions. We got a Patreon exclusive campaign called Warcocks.
Hell yeah, all a part of Cockpunk, baby.
Cockverse.
Yeah. Join the Cockverse.
Hey.
We would really appreciate the support. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
If you don't know, now you will know. You can follow your boy Droppa Krit at the X. Droppa_Krit with a K. Please give a look at our good friends at Big Campaign in Dork Day Afternoon.
Hell yeah. You know, you could follow me at OSOKUMA_COK. Also follow Clash of Crits. That's Clash_of_Crits with a motherfucking K. Also, hop into our Discord. We want you in our Discord. We need you in our Discord.
And I was Psycho. You can follow me at XYCH0COK.
C.O.K.
I also like to plug in Hybrid Punk. They do some of the music that we do. And Shinovis does our theme song. That being said, I believe that is everything. So we will see you in traffic. Bye.
Okay.
This was a Clash of Crits podcast. Theme song done by Shinovis, with additional music done by Hybrid Punk. If you enjoyed our show, please give us a rating. See you in the next episode.